Morning, traders. This is your boy since FX, the last technical trader. So basically, guys, I just actually want to do a quick NFP recap. You understand? Earnings week recap, where basically we actually had a lot of companies that are actually within US30. They were actually posting their earnings, especially some your companies like your Amazon, your Microsoft, your Tesla. You understand, guys? So basically, those companies do also play a huge role when it actually comes to what to US30. Remember, guys, Seasons FX basically I only trade US30. This is actually US30 made easy. You understand? So, guys, without any further waste of time, so basically, guys, it's actually been some time, I understand, since I last actually posted a video, which it does kind of make sense considering that I'm actually doing a $100 challenge, basically. Understand? So the $100 challenge, how it started, wow, Shem, it didn't start so well. So at least NFP actually made us close on a positive 1.5 or 1.8. Yeah, it was one positive 1.8 for the week, whereas we actually had lost, I think, 1,000 rand. Yeah, 1,000 rand on the first 2 days. You understand? So I just want to show you how is it that basically we actually missed some of the setups that we were given. You understand? Because I also want to show you guys that how to actually utilize buy to sell weeks. There is weeks. I have now decided, or basically I've now actually seen with there are weeks where the market does buy to sell setups only. Understand? So you need to be careful and be able to navigate through them. So let me not waste any more time. Understand? So guys, US30 basically, I just want to start from the 4 hourly just to show you how I was actually seeing the market from the higher time frame before we can actually dive into deeper to the minute time frame. So anyway, this is US30. So when you actually look at US30, guys, US30 for as long as it has been, US30 has been on a very strong bullish trend. So that simply means, guys, it's actually been creating higher highs and higher lows. How can you see them? You can actually see them by actually here. This is a higher high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high. Could be possibly a higher low or a lower low. You never know. You understand? So when you actually look at US30, like I said, it's been on a bullish trend on the 4 hourly time frame. But do remember, guys, that we are actually swing slash day traders. So that simply means we'll only start analyzing from the hourly time frame towards the minute time frame. You understand? So since I understand that, okay, my 4 hourly time frame is actually bullish, I'm just gonna dive in deeper towards the 1 hourly time frame. Because in the 1 hourly time frame, one thing I know for sure, what's important mostly following the 1 hour time frame to the minute time frame is that now it's all about entry. I now need to enter into an area where I know for sure, even if I'm actually at that area, the drawdown is gonna be able. I'm gonna be able to actually cater for the drawdown than I will when I'm actually using the 4 hourly entry criteria, because entry criteria and 4 hourly are more of zones instead of day trading approach. You understand? So since I was saying, as you can see on the 1 hourly time frame, one thing I can see is that basically the market had created a higher high. So this was actually last week, understand, where the market was actually continuing to go towards the downside. So remember, guys, so basically on NFP week, we actually needed to obviously to analyze the market and understand our conditions. What do I mean by the conditions? I do understand that on that prior week, since it's NFP week, I did understand that the market last week, it was actually what it was bearish. Just because it's a new week, it doesn't simply mean that the market is going to continue being bearish, but it also doesn't mean that the market is going to continue to reverse and just go create higher highs, because you are seeing a 4 hourly bullish trend. Now we also need to also cater for that 1 hourly trend. What I mean cater for it, obviously, guys, between this high and this low, before the market actually had tapped in here, before them, we know for sure there was actually what internal market structure in between them, internal market structure. So that's what you actually follow. You follow the internal market structure. Internal market structure will actually assist you to understand where are your minor highs and where are your minor lows? Where is your minor support? Where is your minor resistance? If you are using supply and demand, you understand where is your minor supply, where is your minor demand area. I really hope you actually do understand this, guys, because this thing, guys, it actually helps you. You don't need to actually basically understand our data. What I mean by data, this simply means when it's NFP week or CPI week, you need to look at past data where 0.4% price. This is the only strategy that actually allows you to actually trade fundamentally in a technical way, and it's still gonna be right. Like literally, it's still gonna be right. As long as you understand when does the market close? Is the market closing at the low of the week or at the high of the week before the actual event? Does it make sense? So anyway, so since I understand on the 1 hourly time frame, I have this bearish trend that I have to contend with. I need to cater for this bearish trend. So what I can see is that I can actually go to your 30 minutes. So in the 30 minutes, remember guys, with what I said at first, you compare the most recent high to the most recent low. The market obviously was here, but of course I can't compare this high towards this low. I can't, because that's not my demand area, that's not my support area. So what I'm going to compare it is I'm going to compare it with the most recent higher low. As time goes on, guys, you will understand that it's not all the time when the market actually impulses towards the upside, then you believe that this is going to be a new form support. It's not all the time that's how it's going to happen. It could be possible that the market is just creating a high only to come back towards the previous support or the previous demand area. So going back to NFP week, so this was NFP week and earnings week, you understand? So in my past previous trading experience, I don't think I have once traded indices, specifically being US30, on earnings week mixed with NFP. But despite NFP, but just on earnings weeks. So which on some trades, especially majority of the trades, I actually fumbled by having a fear of missing out, because I saw the market is going to give me a big sell, but however my entry criteria were not at the level that they need to be. Because now, like I said, there's this thing I call a buy to sell opportunity, guys. What I always say is that the market, guys, actually has 4 opportunities. There's no such thing that the market has 2 opportunities. There's no buy and sell. It's either the market is buying or is selling, or if it's not doing 2 of those, it's actually doing a sell to buy or a buy to sell. Those are the opportunities that you get in the market. 4 of them. Understand? So now let's use the money theory. What is the money theory, guys? The money theory, guys, is actually a strategy that I developed myself of what I actually noticed of US30. That basically when you actually cater for Monday, that simply means the Monday New York open to the Monday New York close, which is midnight basically. You understand? So you actually have to use the New York time zone. If you don't know where you can actually find a New York time zone, just make sure you press the symbol and you go to settings, you press on symbol, you scroll down, and you make sure that basically your time zone is exactly the same as mine, which is UTC -5 New York. You understand? So anyway, when I actually look at this now, okay, I understand that, okay, whatever happens in between these vertical lines, if the market is positive, I am looking forward for a bearish week. If the market opens negatively, I am looking forward for a bullish week. Let me show you what I mean by that. We can see that the market actually opened here, and this is where it actually closed. I don't like this type of point difference. It's just too small. I like it when it's actually bigger. Understand? Like when the point difference is actually much huge than it is normally when it's actually smaller. You understand? So what I like is that, okay, if despite that this one was not big, that's why you can see that the market was choppy in a sense of when you are trading New York session. Let me show you. So the Monday theory states that when you have a positive difference, I am looking for a bearish week. So what did we get? We actually got a bearish week, because this was Tuesday, this was Wednesday, this was Thursday, and this was NFP. So guys, using my strategy, we trade 3 days in a week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But when it's NFP week, we do include Fridays. That simply means we trade up from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Does it make sense? So keep in mind that I understand that the Monday theory has signified to me that, you know what, Gabelo or Seasons FX, I should be looking for what? I should be looking for a selling week, a bearish week. You understand? So when I look at this, what I'll do that is, now this way I start now using sessions. Guys, there's something beautiful about session that I noticed, especially when you include the Monday theory. Sessions make it easier for you, so that when Asia and London, they have to do 2 things, 2 of each things, basically 2 of each one. You understand? So what I mean by that is that for you to have a confirmed sell, if the market opened positively for Monday, remember, right? It first either has to, Asia and London, they either have to consolidate. That simply means, what I mean by consolidate, that simply means Asia and London have equal highs and equal lows. That's when now I have a confirmed direction for Tuesday in New York session, that I should be what? I should be looking for selling opportunities. If not, okay, if it does happen that I don't get a consolidating Asia and London, what I'll also look for again is that I need to see Asia and London pushing towards the upside before New York session. Come New York session, what I'm doing, what? I'm looking for selling opportunities. Those are the 2 things that the market has to do for you to have a confirmed sell. Does it make sense? For you to have a confirmed sell. However, there are times when the market will give you a buy to sell opportunities. That's why I said, guys, there's only 4 opportunities in the market. Hopefully you remember them. Buy to sell, it's actually a buy or a sell. If not 2 of those, it's actually a buy to sell or a sell to buy. You understand? So let me show you how. So we understand that Monday theory had signified to us that we actually should be looking forward for a bearish week. And what does Asian London do? Asian London actually open lower, because this is New York session. They open lower. So guys, this is the time where you have to look for a buy to sell. I don't like doing buy to sell, because one thing I notice about buy to sells is that, guys, sometimes it does not actually hit the London high or the Asian high, depending on which one is higher than the other one. Sometimes it does happen, it does not do that. And when you are actually on a what, you are in the right momentum trend, but not in the actual selling entry. Because remember, a buy to sell, that simply means you are buying at the time that you should be buying, but your buy opportunity is time limited. Time limited, it simply means it's not going to play out for the whole 4 hours or 3 hours of the New York session. High chances that it can play out 20 minutes just to take people out, or to fool people out, only for the market to sell. That's why it's easier if you actually use limit orders. You understand? So as you can see, this was Tuesday, the market opened lower. What you do when you actually target the Asian high or the London high. It does happen that when come days it won't actually activate you, but at least you didn't lose some money. You understand? So when you look at it, you actually wait for the market to actually hit the Asian high or the London high, in which that's what the market did. And what? It started selling. So now there's entry number 1. It was caught for Tuesday, just only for Tuesday, because there's at least a point difference of how much? Let me see. A point difference of 150 points. That's $15. Now I open 2 trades when I trade US30. That's $30 for the day. Tomorrow, same thing again. You don't actually sell at the low of the week when the market is telling you that it's a bearish week. That's what I'm actually trying to say, guys. You don't sell at the low of the day. in each and every single day of those 3 days that you're going to be trading. When the market is saying that we should be looking for a bearish week, when I personally, you don't sell on the low of the week, you always sell from the high of the week. If not, the market doesn't activate you, it's fine, you move on. Because look at this is Wednesday as well. So Wednesday, basically, as you can see, Asia and London, they opened lower. They opened lower. What are you looking for? A buy to sell. And what did you get? A buy to sell. Man, you got a buy to sell, guys. Like I wish I was making this thing up. I wish I was basically a millionaire where I can actually be able to easily influence you, because somehow out of traders, like basically traders out there, retail traders out there, including myself and I don't know what you. Most of the time, we don't believe someone who's still in the trenches with us. You want someone that already has something to boast about for you to actually believe with this strategy works. What I'm telling you right now, I'm in the trenches with you guys, but I'm telling you this strategy works. People who are close to me, they still don't believe this. You can see me withdrawing money and all that, making money in my life has become easier. But then again, they don't actually want to fully commit themselves to my strategy. Why not? Because I'm still down in the trenches with them. Because really, why believe someone who's still in the same level as you? Despite that the person you don't know whether via mentally are they actually in the same level with you. I'm telling you guys, this strategy works. You don't have to think what's going to happen for CPI, for what's going to happen for NFP. The only reason I'm using US fundamental examples because this thing works on US fundamentals. I haven't tried it on other fundamentals, but I believe it works on US30. That's why I only trade US30. This is US30 made easy. So now look at it, guys. Once the market basically for the week, if it is actually NFP week, if the market actually hits the demand level of the week, the resistance level of the week, or the support level of the week, you need to look for the opposite direction of calm NFP, calm CPI, calm PPI. You need to look for the opposite direction. The market keeps on doing the same thing, guys, over and over and over again. I won't lie, guys. There are times where I'm like, nah, today I'm gonna lose because I have so much of a good winning streak that it is now harder for me to believe. I don't know why, but it's like self-sabotaging beliefs. You don't believe with this thing works, but it works. It works like magic. So this was NFP. What did NFP do, guys? NFP actually hit the demand of the week. Where is the demand of the week? It's actually on that 4-hourly demand level that we saw. This is it. Where is NFP? Here's NFP. What are you looking for? Buying opportunities. Why are you selling when the market already has sold for the week? Guys, we all have seen this diagram of how the weekly pulse or the weekly candles form or how they look. I believe we all have seen this. They all have once seen this. This is how the market is for the week. This is how the market is for. This is how the market is for the week. I believe we all seen this before. But now, don't you think basically this is like it's not like basically guys. These guys were actually giving us a hint without giving us a hint. But this is how the market works. Why am I saying this? Look at this, guys. The money theory. It starts with a fake movement. It starts with a fake movement. Then what happens Tuesday? It has hit the demand of the week. What happens on Tuesday? It buys. What happens on Wednesday? It buys. What happens on Thursday? It continues to buy. What happened on NFP? It sells. Guys, man, you've seen this before, but you have never seen someone explain the way I explained it. Guys, this thing happens every week, man. Like literally every week. You don't have to worry with what's the 4-hour doing. Just look at the weekly profile. Weekly profile. Monday you don't trade. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday you trade. If it's NFP week, you trade on Friday. But you know what, guys, it's fine. Either way, guys, this was just actually a weekly recap on NFP week. You understand? So basically, this week it's actually election week. So last time I actually traded election, that was years ago, and I was still an amateur trader, in which I'm still right now, but right now I'm just more experienced. So when it comes to elections, I've never traded indices because I was trading pound against the dollar last time, in which I did make some money because I actually had this belief. Nobody told me. I've never seen this in any book, but something in me told me that if ever it's elections, most of the time, that simply means whatever is against the dollar is going to weaken. It's going to be stronger. Sorry, whatever is against the dollar is going to be stronger because obviously investors have money, so nobody's going to be betting all for the dollar, especially when it's election, because election do change the outcomes of whatever country. And considering that USA is actually a super country, it's quite evident that basically it's going to be weak for some time. Understand? So when it comes to indices, I've never traded indices, but it could be possible that we could see indices still soaring towards the upside. You understand? There's still that possibility because the USD is also quoted against the US dollar. You understand? But since it has companies within, possibilities that it can sell. But we will see, man. We will see. Because what I'll actually be doing, but it'll actually be for the first time, I'll actually be trading the Monday theory using I'll trading the elections using the Monday theory. So hopefully I'll actually do post another video for tomorrow, which is for the weekly. What are we looking for the week? Because today is still Monday, we're not gonna be trading. So this simply means you're just gonna see how the market opens. You understand? Like the midnight close was the midnight open compared to the midnight close. You understand? But other than that, guys, this is your boy Seasons FX. I will see you guys later. Peace.